date.
Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour drawing manga practice challenge. Once again to become a super mangaka and go beyond your limits. And today the request quest is suggested by the giant to draw fat belly. Yes, so let's go and let's draw those bellies. Ishh. Alright, it's fat belly time. Yeah, you have 1 month left to get rid of it, or maybe it's a new year goal. For me, yeah, it's always a goal to get rid of it, but then I also eat a Stroopwafel burger. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I have not eaten much today yet, but yeah, maybe I have to go to the gym afterwards, or tomorrow we go swimming as well, so.
Nice.
Well, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's going and let's start drawing some fat bellies. Hey, where the hell did it go? The fat belly ran away. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so draw with reference. So if you don't know how to draw something, use reference. That means you look at something that already exists, that's a sample for what you, you know, that you draw from reality, so to speak, and not imagination. Well, some references can also be fantasy, like let's say you draw your own dragon. Well, then you can take maybe some parts from animals and such, and see also how other people drew, let's say, dragons, you know. But yeah, right now the challenge suggested by the giant is to draw fat bellies for this 1 hour manga practice challenge. It's number 48, and also if you have any other body parts for any of the next sessions, just let me know. Yeah, there has to be body parts on the outside, and also safe for work, because else I cannot stream it live. Safe for work means like no dicks and pussy and cocks. Yeah, I saw on TikTok though that they found a way around it, and you see exactly what they're doing. But they were able to draw titties, but they say they draw melons, or they show it, they make it like yellow, but it's actually nipples, but they disguise it by drawing lemons, and then it looks like then they can just say, oh, it's a lemon, even though you know exactly what they're doing. But yeah, just look on TikTok or whatever, then you know what I mean. Yeah, I saw a few coming by, or drawing like, maybe I should do it that way as well, actually. Yeah, possibly, you know, or not. We'll see, we'll see. Nah, better not wake up the sleeping dogs though, if you know what I mean. Yeah, more fat people are, when you go model drawing, so you go like in a room and draw a nude person. Well, not necessarily always nude, but with drawing a lot of times they're also nude. You see their dicks and all that, or other things. But if they're more fat, then you have a lot of shapes to work with versus more in shape people. So yeah, a few times did it at school. We had some nude, more thick women coming, and then we had to draw them. And it's definitely good practice, I have to say. We only had a few lessons of it, and it was definitely a good exercise. But yeah, it's definitely good drawing practice to increase your drawing skills, because you draw then from real life and not from a picture, and that means that like if you draw from real life, you have to transform 3D space to 2D space. Like if you draw from a 2D picture, it's already transformed, so you don't have to think less about transforming 3D to 2D. Therefore, that practice is a bit lost. But yeah, sometimes, for example, now I use references of fat bellies with images on Google, because I now don't have like 20 fat people line up for me and let me draw them bellies. So yeah, but you know, if you ever have the opportunity or already did that, I think it's a good practice. Yeah, sometimes I see people doing some model drawings, but it's quite a distance to travel and such. But yeah, also like going to the zoo, or you can also just go outside at busy places and then quickly draw people. But because people normally move in real life, well, you have to be sometimes quite fast if you draw outside, of course. But yeah, that is also like you can make quick sketches too, like gesture drawings and such. You just go outside and make gesture drawings, and that's also good, a good practice. And if you like have older people that walk slower, then you can easier draw them, or people just sitting, you know, like eating a burger or whatever. But you have to be quite quick, at least in my experience, because yeah, I kept in mind people move, and like the drawings are not like perfect or whatever. It's a quick gesture sketch, but it's a good practice, and to quickly practice 3D space to 2D space. And also like if you draw characters, let's say, or like when I was drawing a lot live, or just people or yeah, I had a challenge for myself. Okay, fill this sketchbook in a day or a few days, and then, well, I was drawing as much as possible and just filled it up with anything. And then there's some drawing hype, at least for me, when I did that. The zone, you know, like you really get like in that fast sketching zone, because you have to be fast. And it doesn't matter if your drawings are shitty or whatever. Yeah, it's a bit like when you have a criminal in the court and people draw them quickly, right? They cannot make pictures, and maybe it's sort of like that as well. Like if you draw environments, you have a, they don't, yeah, then it stays still, right? Well, not completely if it's like clouds and shit, but like a tree generally doesn't walk away, let's say. Well, I've never seen it, but yeah. And also, yeah, if you draw trees and stuff, it's not technical, so you can be a bit more loose with those. But if you have like mechanical beings, like a car or something, you have to be more accurate, because else it kind of looks off if it's like yeah, if you don't draw like yeah, the wheels or something, you can faster see that you drew it not correct, or suddenly a car has 5 wheels, or of course you can draw a fantasy car, but that's not the point, let's say, right now. Yeah, they have fat people in the zoo over there. Yeah, of course you have people over there as well that look at the zoo animals. Yeah, you know, I still on my to-do list, I said it before, to go to the zoo and then draw the animals. But yeah, a lot of times if I go to the zoo, I'm not alone, and I don't think they have the patience to wait for me to draw shit. So yeah, because then you specifically go for drawing, and well, of course also chill there a bit and stuff, but drawing is a focus point. And yeah, like if you go with family or such, or for people that don't draw, and then it's like you're bothering them if you keep drawing. But I guess, yeah, for that you have to specifically plan that out. Yeah. Zoo drawings. So did you ninjas ever drew people outside? Or still want to do that? Yeah, I should do it again. Well, it's sometimes raining now. Yeah, I'm also busy with other stuff and such. So yeah, lots of excuses. Hairy people. Big belly man. So yeah, ninjas, what have you been watching lately and such? Yesterday before in bed, I was... a lot of times I just put something on and try to fall asleep. But on Netflix I was checking out this series called... some of you might already seen it, but I was checking out for the lulz, you know, was like, okay, let's check this, let's just check one episode out of Dexter. And not from Dexter's Lab, but the other guy, the series. So I've been watching an episode of that and actually been watching too much. And yeah, then it was already 8 or something in the morning. Well, I was trying sort of, yeah, I felt like, okay, I just put it on and fell asleep, but it was quite interesting actually. Yeah, this Dexter is about this dude where he has this urge to kill. Like he wants to kill shit when he was little already. And his father found out about it and said, okay, if you really have to do it, and if you have to murder shit or kill, then you know, do people who deserve it. In the series then, eh? So yeah, it's about this guy that kills people that kill people. So he kills the killers, so to speak, in this show. And it's sort of like a detective thing and such, and it's quite interesting show, yeah. A bit bloody, of course. Well, you don't really see all the gore though. They cut it away. Like you see that he does, or that shit happens sometimes, but you don't really see it like in Game of Thrones or something. Like at least not yet. Like they kind of, like, let's say he cuts into someone's eyes or something, but they put like the camera in a way that you don't actually see it, you know. And I guess that's also saves some special effects work with all the makeup and shit. But I'm just in season 1, watched like a few episodes while trying to sleep, sort of. Yeah, and it, yeah, I still, well, it was pretty good. Want to see more of it, wonder where it's going, but unless someone of you have unless it's already finished and it has a really shit ending, maybe then I should not watch it. If some of you already seen it and are like let's say, okay, Game of Thrones was really good, but then near the end, yeah, I'm not sure if I would recommend the show. In a way, yes, but also no at the same time. Like, I'm not sure if I would recommend someone like like Game of Thrones. Maybe until a certain season, but then it's like, yeah, why that not? Why start watching something if you don't finish it? You know. Yeah. Like, do you need just like intentionally watch a show or something and then then you don't finish it? Like you already knew it is shit near the end, but yeah. I'm not sure that I would recommend Game of Thrones though. For those who have watched Game of Thrones, would you recommend it? And do you recommend, what do you recommend exactly? Yeah, because the show is really well made, mostly near the beginning, but then they kind of, yeah, and at the end it's just more shitty. Like the special effects and such are still well made, but it's more like what characters do. It's more the story, I guess, yeah, what they do. Like it's like, oh, Luffy suddenly becomes a ninja and doesn't want to become Pirate King anymore. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, man. Or Naruto suddenly wants to become a robot or something, I don't know. It's just... yeah, maybe... yeah, there were some things that I... yeah. But yeah, the books weren't done yet, so... yeah. You know, like Breaking Bad, I definitely would recommend, but I think some people it's not just not their thing. That type of, yeah, show. Even though, like, let's say Breaking Bad, I think it's one of the best, or maybe the best complete show that actually is good from start to the end. Like what other series would you say is like that? It could be an anime also, or yeah, animation or whatever. Like I think in anime, Full Metal Alchemist is definitely one of the good ones. Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and also, yeah, some of the classics, shonen, or not shonen, but like Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Cyberpunk Edge Runner Season 1. But then again, then they come with a new season, so what's up with that? I don't know. Hopefully they don't mess up the first stuff, but I heard it's a new cast. Yeah, in terms of long-running shonen...
Gunbuster Steins Gate.
Steins Gate? I've seen... wait, Gunbusters? Oh, that's a separate... not with a comma in between, you mean? I watched Steins Gate once. Is that like... I had like 24 episodes, but I remember liking it, but I forgot a bit what exactly happened. I think Steins Gate had only 24 episodes. With the when I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I forgot. It's about time travel shit and such, right? With the banana and I forgot exactly what happened. I probably have to rewatch it. There was the red-haired girl, I think, that maybe I can watch it with Ninja.
A lot of the JoJo parts too, smiling face with Halo.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not complete. I mean, yeah, you have parts separately, so it's not, yeah, like completely JoJo, like from start to finish. I feel like JoJo needs to be like all of it then.
Oh no, those are complete stories.
Yeah, but it's still going on, like not with other JoJo's, right? So, JoJo is a bit weird in a way because it's like it's all JoJo, but then also not. Yeah. Like, would you say like you can watch the JoJo part separately?
I think
I don't
the
know.
only
Don't you
ones
just
I would say are tied and part 1 and 2.
don't you like miss stuff then if you just skip shit? I think the only ones I would say are tied are part 1 and 2. But let's say you start at 3, then it's a bit weird, isn't it? And you miss part 1 and 2 and you kind of missed maybe some context, or I don't know. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you just watch the thing, you start it, and it's just, you know, complete, or... Yeah.
You might miss out on universe lore.
Yeah.
But the stories being told are separate.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess then. Yeah, but yeah. I guess, yeah, in a way I feel you still have to watch it all though, if you actually want to complete it, but... Yeah...
I guess you will just have to watch them to find out.
I guess... But yeah, long-running shows that are completely good.
I mention it because people always compare the parts.
But would you... Okay, but so the parts...
Because we consider them separate stories.
So you would consider your favorite... Which your favorite part, and then you would consider that a good complete thing, like a good start, middle, and end, like a whole good package, like with a nice final shizzles. Because like Dragon Ball Z, like that's one thing actually, but then suddenly Super comes. Well, yeah, I don't really count that. Yeah. You also have GT, but yeah, if you go like for me, Dragon Ball, like yeah, you have to understand that Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is actually the same thing, because they just put a Z in the anime, but in the manga it's just one single thing, you know. Dragon Ball. Yeah, in the West they made it more. I think with the Dutch little books, they did kept it calling Dragon Ball until the end, without the Z, because that's how it's actually supposed to be. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if parts really count though. If that is and spin-offs and Anyways, yeah, good complete packages. What was the point again? Oh yeah, whether Dexter was good until the end. Without spoiling, of course. I'm not sure if any of you have seen it here. And yeah, like Breaking Bad I would recommend. But let's say Vikings I would recommend until season 4 mostly. And then like Game of Thrones I would probably about season 4 5 as well-ish recommend it. But yeah, if you start it, better just finish it, I guess. Like, what are one of the biggest series that you just dropped? Or let's say you watched something for quite a long time and at some point you were like, yeah, never mind, I'll drop this. I had it with The Walking Dead, for example. That's live action though. With anime it was like Fairy Tail, I dropped that one. Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins I was reading, but I still wanted to continue that, so I'm not really dropped it, but just haven't continued it yet. But wasn't that ending a bit shitty or something? I'm not too sure. Also read the latest One Piece chapters earlier today.
You love to see it.
Wait, to see what? Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Shows that I dropped. Let's see.
Dropping Fairy Tail.
You love to see it. Yeah, it's been a while ago though, since I dropped it. Maybe, I don't even remember when I dropped it. Maybe 2017? I don't know, man. I don't even know how many episodes there are. Like, I really liked it, but then at some point, yeah, like you have a serious moment and then you see ass and titties, and imagine like One Piece, or imagine like One Piece, you have the scene of Nico Robin. She says, I want to live, and then you see randomly ass and titties. Yeah, like it has their moments, but sometimes it's just not the right timing, man. The timing, man. It's about the timing. It's not supposed to be funny at that moment. Like you're at the funeral and you make a joke, or I don't know, that a fart, a loud one, everybody crying, and you suddenly hear yeah, you know. The art is still good at a manga. Like the art is really good though, of Hiromashima, I have to say, but I don't know, man. Have you watched Fairy Tail? Maybe I just gonna, yeah, or skip the filler, whatever. Like One Piece, but for Fairy Tail. Yeah. Other big shows. I dropped some bigger shows, I guess, like Bleach. Bleach was one of the ones I dropped at a certain point. But I heard about the 1000-Year Blood War or something, and it's really good, so I might check that out, or maybe try to convince a certain someone to start watching Bleach, and maybe, yeah, ride along a bit here and there. Because it's been a while, and Bleach, especially the first stuff, is nostalgic for me. Like, when I watched it, I was in middle school. It was one of my first animes that I was mind blown off, and they also were in middle school, right? Or, you know, like when I was in middle school and they were also in school, it's sort of, yeah, you're in the same sort of time zone, and not time, yeah. Cheerios. Have you watched Bleach, Ninjas? Bleach.
I've read it.
Have you read all of them? Yeah, I did read the spoilers when it ended.
You eat.
Oh, you shouldn't. And how did you like it? If at all.
I didn't like it.
Oh. Then why did you read it?
Nice.
You just wanted to finish it, or what?
Just do it!
Just seemed like they were going through the motions.
Huh?
I'd started it, so I wanted to finish.
Oh, yeah, like that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, yeah. Oh yeah, I dropped the anime. I was not really reading it. That I did just check out some spoilers, but maybe I should
Bellies.
at some point just
Keep it up, Ninja.
also finish it actually. But I heard they're gonna make new shit and such. But yeah, they all get bald in the ending, man. It's super lame, man. Naruto gets bald, and Ichigo gets bald, get a child. Yeah, I did hear some spoilers from mates and such that suddenly Ichigo's like everything. He's a what was it? He's a hollow, what's it called again? Shinigami, and he's Quincy, and he is human, and he's also he's everything. He lost his powers, and then he got it back, and he has now 2 swords or 3, I don't know. Yeah, you know. I think for me, still the first arc was the best when they wanted to save Rukia. But yeah, that was. I guess the manga's better because they censor stuff in the anime in a way. With I saw like one of those captains or something got like they got literally a bite out of them, like super gory. But in the anime, it's like a little damage. Yeah. Yeah, they do censor a bit in anime, I suppose. Quite a bit sometimes. Because, yeah, else it gets too gory. Bellies, yeah, these are the bellies suggested by the giant. Drawing fat bellies. Yeah, for me, Bleach was... The first arc is still really good. Also a different period of my life. Like, yeah, it's sort of... yeah, also being in sort of the same age. Like Bleach was... They were a little bit older, right? Like, or in school. And suddenly they have powers and shit and they do stuff. Yeah. Good old days. Yeah, back then I found about Bleach. First Naruto, then Bleach, and some other stuff. Yeah, Samurai Champloo, Trigun. Trigun is also a good classic. I liked it. Of course, Basilisk, which is a ninja anime about the Iga and Koga clan. They existed in real life too, but now it's more anime made. And you have like two ninja clans. So you have two ninjas from each clan. So Koga and Iga, and you have like this dude that likes the girl. They have sort of a romance-ish going on there, and you have a sort of shit going on between the two clans. And yeah, that's... I should rewatch it actually, now that I think about it. It's not that long, I think. Yeah, there also is a manga of it. But I think the anime is better. What else was there back then? Yeah, One Piece was the last one for me. When I started watching One Piece. Like there were about 200 to 300 episodes, I think, at that time. Around the 200, I think, 250 or something. Yeah, I think it was about something like that. And since then, yeah, been watching One Piece actually. So it's been like, how long? 2000. Since 2007 or something, 8? I don't... Kind of crazy though. And then to this day, you still watch the same show. Now reading it actually. Yeah, I also watch the anime now. When it's now it's on a break, but more the manga actually. It's kind of crazy though. One Piece just like the crazy thing about One Piece is that like in when a certain moment in One Piece happens, you can, well, at least for me, I can with some epic moments remember the time of my life. Like how should I say this? So some periods of my life you can sort of timeline by the One Piece episodes / chapters. Like, oh, when I watched this moment when Luffy did this, I was there in high school, and then oh, when when Luffy was fighting CP9, I was going to Spain in the bus, and I watched some One Piece on my laptop. Stuff like that. I was kind of marathoning One Piece also on my laptop when we went to Spain, I think, on vacation. Like, we have to go with the bus. From what I remember, we have to go with the bus. Like, and the bus ride is like a full day or more. And then I brought my laptop in the bus and was watching One Piece or something. I also had like Flash to animate and wanted to make my own anime, and yeah. Kinda crazy. And when Luffy was in Thriller Bark, I was at art school, or at least in my time period, when he became Nightmare Luffy. And when the moment with Ace was, when Ace shit happened, in the anime at least, I literally was in Japan hearing in the supermarket the song, the intro song of the opening with Ace, like Luffy wanted to save Ace, and that opening song was when I was in the Japanese supermarket walking there. It's kind of crazy. And then when One Piece ends, I'm a grandpa and I say to my grandson, I remember back in the days when I was watching Luffy, seeing him becoming blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, I watched Dragon Ball on TV when Goku became Super Saiyan for the first time, and I got literally goosebumps when that shit happened. But that moment on TV, it will never happen again. For the first time. I wonder in 100 years what's going on, you know, if there is still like shows and shit. Maybe in 100 years One Piece is still there and they milk the shit out of it when it already ended. Because with Disney even, he already died so long ago, or well, it started long ago, and now they make the milk the shit out of it. So I couldn't see that happen with some other shit. Well, maybe in 100 years people just press a button for what they want and it's all AI and humans are a luxury. Everything is done by robots. Who knows?
No, the robot will press the button and watch the shows.
And what we're doing then?
And the human will be doing the cleaning.
No!
Nine, 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 nine.
Yeah, then we are the robot slaves. Then you gotta fight against machines, want to have their own rights and shit. we are living beings too. And then robots get a conscience and they want their freedom. And they have their own feelings and shit. And then it becomes a new race, a new robot. Like Transformers or something. Yeah. But then humans also, you have half robot humans. Cyborgs and shit. Yeah. Then some humans with enough money, with enough digital coins, the rich, they have enough parts to live eternal. They can just buy a robot heart and a liver and replace their whole body with robot parts at some point, or just clone their own organs. I mean, yeah, would you do that then? If you like got an option. Okay, well, you're dying, but you can now get a robot heart and then you don't die. And then at some point all your organs will be replaced in part of your life by robot parts if you want to keep on living. And then you can become 1,000 years old.
I'd rather keep my current body till 80.
Like your flesh.
Then age and be really old.
Yeah. You want to keep... you want to die as a flesh human. And not as a transformer. Yeah.
No, I mean I die at 80 but my body is still young.
Oh, you get like robot body or oh, that you don't age and shit. So you slowly oh, your body's still a young body until you're 80 years old.
I don't age but still die at the same age I would have naturally.
Interesting.
Keep it up,
Yeah.
Ninja.
Dying young, but but old. Yeah. If you just go to sleep and die versus in battle or yeah. On Mars. In space. Oops. Would you switch your body if you like, let's say your time has come, but they can put your consciousness in a new body and then you continue living on in a new body. The thing with the new body is that you don't get to choose, it's random for what they have available, unless you have money, of course. But like for normal people, it's random. So the body that's available, that's what you get, and you don't know before what it will be. Would you do it though? Like and then they put your consciousness.
No, I want a double cock body.
Howdy-ho!
Fresh meat.
Double the trouble. Yeah, you know, crazy. Oh yeah, this show called Alternate Carbon. I watched it some time ago. But that's where they have that. Like, if you die, you can get a new body, and then your consciousness is put like in a sort of USB stick, and then put in the other body. So you can sort of upload your consciousness into other bodies. But then it seems a bit weird then to know if you are really who you are at some point, because like maybe they make a copy of your consciousness, and how you do you even know you is you? Because if you become like data, sort of, and
I thought you meant they had double cocks.
huh? Double cocks? No, like if you die and then your body dies, but your consciousness is placed in another body. So let's say you have an old woman that just is fresh dead, and the body is still good, then your consciousness will be put in that body. Or it could also be a kid or whatever it be. Not sure if it works with animals, but let's say it's human. Any available body, then your consciousness will be put in there so you can keep on living. But your consciousness is then in a random body, new other body.
Being made a kid again would be a wayful. So much waiting to grow up again.
Yeah, but if you're old, then you're yeah. Then you're already you want to go in a 90-year-old body. Yeah. Well, if you have to,
You can't do any cool adult things.
yeah, they have to grow up again or find a new body. But yeah. Isn't it better to have then like a kid body instead of a 80-year-old? But because then you die anyways faster again. So it's kind of like. Yeah.
Of course.
But if you have like a 10-year-old, 40, or like 90, maybe then 40 is the better choice. But to do shit, yeah. But let's say you have children, and then you suddenly become younger than your children, which happened
I'd
in
pick
the
10 and take the L.
which happened in the show, I think, that someone's wife becomes suddenly. There was one of them got suddenly younger or older or something. Like let's say your kid dies, but there's only an old body available, and then suddenly your kid is older than you. Like then your child is suddenly in a. So let's say you're 50 years old, and then your son or daughter dies by an accident or whatever, and then they put them in a 80-year-old body because that was the only one available. Like stuff like that then could also happen. something like that happened in the show, I think, from what I remember. It's been a while though since I watched it, but it was something quite crazy. Yeah. Or let's say one of your parents suddenly becomes younger than you. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, crazy shit. But it might happen. At some point. I think they're already cloning meat and shit. Like printing meat. It's already been known for a while, but that they were working on that. But I think they already now are printing with cells and stuff. Artificial meat. No, I don't know if I would eat that, but I think they're working on it. And yeah, not sure. It's a bit weird though. Just being able to print out meat. Like with a 3D printer. But if you can print out meat, maybe you just well, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, they try to you know, resurrect their mother, but maybe people then try to do that as well, cloning humans. So you just make, you know, kind of crazy. Man boobs. Yeah. Mad lads. Have a bit of hay fever or something, I don't know. Big belly man. There was a dude on YouTube with that name, or I think he was called Mr. Pregnant. been like in 2010 or something. Cheers. Last belly. 40 seconds left. But let's fill up one more belly. Oh, that was the alarm. Let's just draw one more belly. This is the drawing practice challenge suggested by the giant, drawing fat bellies, number 48. If you have any other ones, just let me know as well. We already have quite a list, so there is other things in line first, but yeah. Would you rather be having a fat belly or seeing your bones really skinny? If I was more skinny, I would probably be easily fat again if I just eat. But not completely sure about that. Yeah, for me it's easier to gain weight, I think, than to lose it. But I guess it's different per person. You know, I just love food, man. It's just really tasty. Yeah, some people hate to eat. Well, then you get less fat, I suppose. Or if you go emotionally eating or stress eating. Yeah, I have that a bit, I guess. Well, I try to improve it, of course, by going to the gym, swimming, counting calories, and getting in more shape. Of course, weighing more can be different than you know, because your muscle weight is not fat, you know, so you can weigh a lot but still not be fat, but then it's more muscle, or it's your bones that are weighing a lot. Yeah. I was to go to the gym again. I've been only 2 times to the gym this week now. But I went 2 times swimming though, as well. So, yeah. I kinda don't want to go though. Or just tomorrow swimming. Tomorrow we go swimming anyways, but I'm a bit lazier now. Like, I tried at first to go 5 times a week to go to the gym, but yeah, getting a bit lazier now. Now just 2 times I think this week. But yeah, 2 times swimming, it's still also exercise. Yeah. Kinda want to relax a bit. How many times per week do you exercise, ninjas? If at all. Like, can also be walking or other stuff. Yeah, if you do like housework, cleaning and shit, yeah, that takes also some exercise. Well, it's not focused exercise, it's still moving quite a bit, and
4, baby.
it does, yeah. 4 times a week, and how many hours or minutes? I wonder if that matters. If you like, let's say 1 hour, like let's say you go 3 times to the gym, but 2 hours each time.
I'm not sure on the time.
Or like 1 hour this day and then 30 minutes the other day.
I just complete my sets and finish.
Yeah, okay. I forgot to write the time before. Alrighty then, here are the bellies. The bellies suggested by the giant. So we drew like 9 bellies over here. Hopefully the giant enjoys them and you enjoy them as well. This is number 1 of the bellies. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. 7, 8, and number 9. So which one was your favorite belly? Let me know, ninjas. And also, if you have another drawing suggestion for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, just let me know for a human body part on the outside that is safe for work to draw. It can be a body part that we already drew before, or maybe a new one that's more specific. Yeah, let me know, ninjas. Alright, ninjas, this was the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge once again to become a super mangaka, where we drew the bellies. We drew 9 bellies suggested. The drawing suggestion was suggested by the giant, and yeah, hopefully you ninjas enjoyed this and learned something, drew along. And if you also want to share your work, you can do so in the Discord. At the Discord you can share your drawings and also see other people their drawings if you participated, or other drawings can be shared as well. Check it out in the links down below. Next to that, if you have another body part suggestion, let me know as well. And that's about it for number 48, fat belly, suggested by the giant. The next one is number 49, which is feet, suggested by Rocks. Alright, ninjas, thanks for watching once again. See you until the next number. Number 49, let's go. Ninjakees. Thanks for joining once again, Ninjas, NINJABOX, ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.